If you ever get onto the stairs of your aircraft and the whole fucking plane moves, no, not a good idea. I got on the stairs and it tipped on me. I'm like, I love Jesus too, except, you know, sexually. I do. Oh, Jesus is hot. Are you joking me? Like, I had a threesome when I was in high school. Okay, actually it was a couple making out and I was guarding the door. But the thing everyone. Oh, hi, everybody. Oh, you look fantastic, everyone. Of course, I'm already drunk, but still, you look good, everybody. So it's lovely to be here. Thank you for giving me plans. Seriously, this is exciting to be out in the evening. Oh, you gave me a reason to get out of my pajamas. Good work, everybody. Thank you. Actually, these are my pajamas. Who am I kidding? I'll sleep in this. I really will. But it's nice. I just flew in a couple days ago. I'm a good flyer. Doesn't bother me. I'm not scared to fly. Nothing. But this happens every once in a while. You know, when you're on a flight, they shut the door. No one else is getting on. And you realize there's an empty seat in your row. That's the best moment in the world. Are you kidding me? Empty seat. That's like first class for white trash. Do you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh my God, empty seat. So exciting, all right? This is what happened to me on the way down. I'm sitting at the window. There's a gentleman beside me, and the empty seat is the aisle seat, okay? So I give him the celebration elbow. I give him one of these. I'm like, right on, yeah. I'm excited. I expect him to celebrate with me, but he looks at me in the face, and he's like, actually, I prefer the middle seat. And I was like, what did you just say? I'm sorry, did you just tell me you're an asshole? Is that what you said? Because your accent is very strong. What? Are you kidding? You prefer the middle seat? Let me tell you, I ruined his flight. Are you kidding? He was trying to sleep. I kept touching his face. Do you know what I mean? He woke up with a different part in his hair. That'll teach him. That'll teach him. It's your job, everyone, to teach people manners. I have to fly quite a bit, and this happens. Have you ever had to be on one of those little tiny small planes? One of those little passenger planes? There's only like 7 people on the plane. I had to take one a little while ago, and the airline that I was flying on was called Bearskin Airlines, which at first I was like, oh, sexy. But it's not. It's not sexy. I thought it was gonna be big, shirtless, hairy guys bring me drinks. No, just terrifying. That's it. And here's something you need to remember in your travels, everybody. If you ever get onto the stairs of your aircraft and the whole fucking plane moves, no, not a good idea. Yeah. I'm serious. I got on the stairs and it tipped on me. I'm like, oh, wait. Seriously, I had to get someone to put their foot down so I could get on it. You know what I mean? Like, hold the plane, and then I got on. Scary stuff, everyone. And the worst part about this, all right, is that 6 people on the plane, but there's another woman about my size about to board the plane, all right? I panicked. You've had that moment waiting for an elevator, haven't you? Yeah, 2 women my size show up for the same elevator and you start to do math in your head. I know you do it. I know you do it. I know you do it. You're like, 2,500, oh my. Carry the two. It's scary. That's a scary moment. And that happens to me. That's like an elevator shootout. Do you know what I mean? I was like, all right, sister, only one of us is going up. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And then I punch her in the neck and then I run. That's what I do, everybody. I'm lying, I don't run. Anyway, but I do enjoy this. I'm from the East Coast, so I love it when you have a big time zone change. You know what I mean? Got the big space. Oh, it makes me feel so exciting. You know, you feel like when you have a big time zone, no one knows who you are. Sometimes I'm a different person. I pretend that I'm a different person. So the last time I came out to the West Coast, I was like, nobody knows me here. I'm gonna be a totally different Debra. So I decided that I would flirt with guys, because you know what? I think I should give it a chance. I'm in my late 30s. This is the chance. Go for it, Debra. Try talking to men. You can do it, all right? Wrong, I can't do it. So what happens is this. I started to flirt with the first like stationary man that I saw. I was like, oh, you're not moving, you're my type. Hello. Seriously. Or I think I flirted. I'm not totally sure what I did, to be honest. I tried, I smiled, I tossed my hair a couple times, and then I think I punched him. I don't remember what happened. I panicked. I blacked out for a while. But then I came to in my hotel room, so I thought, wow, that must have went well. That must have gone well. Everybody, I'm here. But here's the thing. On a long flight, like 5-hour, 6-hour flight, and I'm a human being, all right? So I have to use the bathroom, human, all right? And now the next part of the story, not my fault. All right, the toilet overflowed, all right? Now this is not my fault because I'm a delicate rose, all right? That is clearly a faulty toilet, all right? So I've been in the room for 90 seconds, maybe, and then I have to phone down to the front desk. I'm like, hi, I overflowed the toilet. Even the girl on the phone was like, what the fuck? You've been there for 5 seconds. I was like, all right, I know. Just send someone, all right? So in my mind, they're gonna send like maintenance or like housekeeping or something. But no, at this hotel, they send the cute guy from the front desk that I was trying to flirt with. That is who they sent. That's who who they sent to plunge my business. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And not in the sexy way that I had planned either. I'm gonna change the weekend, I'll tell you that. Not good, everybody. But then I'm out here, and so I have some couple friends, and they're like, don't worry, we'll make this better, Deborah, don't worry. So they say, we'll take you out after. I'm great, I go out, we have a nice evening. And then one of my friends is, because, West Coast, they have medicinal marijuana, all right? So, and because, he's very sick, my friend, so he's very sick. So we go out together, and he rolls this joint, all right? He rolls this little tiny, like a little pinner, like a skinny one. And I had that moment where I was like, really? This is what you brought? I'm a guest. A little rude. Anyway, I'm gonna say this is it. Whatever. But he doesn't tell me that it's medicinal marijuana, okay? So we smoked this joint. I'm telling you, I had like one drag off of it, and I was so high that I had to spend the rest of my night in my hotel room convincing myself I wasn't gonna die. Do you know what I mean? That thing. Your heart's not gonna explode. You're not melting. You're not melting. This is what... And the problem is I overflowed the toilet again. Damn it! Again, I know. Which is what really I consider the second date. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're back. Hi there. Yeah, I can't go back to that hotel. Anyway, I can't. Here's something. This is a terrifying moment. I'm getting a little older. It happens to all of us, everyone. But the things that they don't tell you is that you start turning into your parents. And it's a scary, scary moment. Like, this is something, all right? Now, I'm old, all right? Now, when it rains, I don't carry an umbrella anymore. Now, I use one of those little plastic rain bonnets that your mom used to wear. Do you remember those? It's my mom. My mom would wear that. Think it would look, no, she didn't want to get her perm wet. That was my mom's problem. I'm like, yeah, because that would look stupid, a wet perm. That would look foolish, Mom. But a plastic bag on your head, fucking fantastic. Good work, old woman. I like your style, old woman. Are you kidding? And this is another thing. I didn't know this was going to happen. Suddenly, I'm a technophobe. Oh, God. Too much technology now. I got your basics in technology. But the iPhone and all the applications, you know what I mean? The kids with their apps, because they don't say application, because that's a big word with syllables and stuff. Too much for the kids. So they say app, But I'm of the age that app used to be short for appetizer. Do you remember that? Those were better days. Those were better days, everybody. Are you kidding me? A couple weeks ago, I live in a little apartment building, and one of my sinks got clogged, all right? And there's a dude down my hall, one of my neighbors, is the best neighbor in the world. He's an electrician, he's a carpenter, he's a plumber, he's a drug dealer, he's perfect. Do you understand what I'm saying? Best guy ever, all right? So I go and I text him, and what I thought I sent was, hey Jack, my sink is clogged. What I actually sent was, hey Jack, my dink is clogged. That's what I sent him. He did not respond. He did not respond. And I think he moved out. But anyway, that's it. I don't need him. And this is something else that you don't know this about me. How would you? You don't know me. I have a twin sister, but she's not under my shirt right now. Fuck you people, seriously, grow up, grow up. We separated a while ago. But this is the thing, we're friends. We're very different though. My sister and I, we're not identical. We're fraternal, and we're really different. Like, she's winning. My mom and dad like her way better than me, and it's because there's a lot of reasons. She's good. She's thin. She's married. She loves Jesus, and I love Jesus too. I love Jesus too, except sexually. I do. Oh God. So don't kid yourself. Jesus is hot. Are you joking me? Long hair and a beard. Oh my God. Barefoot. Oh fuck. Are you kidding? Give him a skateboard, he's fucking perfect. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jesus. And you can laugh at that, because he's not here. You can laugh, everyone. It's okay. It's okay. Is it too soon for Jesus jokes? Is it too soon? All right. 2,000 years not enough? Okay, I'll give it another month. Anyway, whatever. But this is the thing, my sister, okay, she keeps having babies, all right? She's got a bunch of babies. I've lost count. I don't know. And she just had a new fresh baby, all right? A little girl, and she had her like November, and little tiny baby girl has the baby, gives birth, looks down at this baby, and decides to name her Beatrice Gwendolyn. That's a big name for a baby, isn't it? Beatrice Gwendolyn? I'm like, really? She was born at 8 pounds, 9 ounces, and 97 years old. 97 years at birth! I'm like, are the other Golden Girls coming? What's happening here? Are you joking? Please. Now, even though I mock her quite a bit, we're still friends. And I usually try to, for our birthday, we get together and we have like a little celebration. And I always try to make like some sort of goal for myself during the year. Like some things that I need to do. This year, I've decided I need a hobby. Do you have hobbies? Does anyone have a hobby? Except for sitting and staring. Do you have a fucking hobby? Seriously. I'm one of those people that when I get something in my head, I can't let it go. I can't let it go. Like a couple months ago, one of my eyes was twitching. And it twitched like all day long, 24/7, just twitch. Panic. I Googled it, clearly. I was like, oh, it's eye cancer. Oh my God, I'm panicking. Do you know what I mean? I made an eye patch that I wore at my house, out of, you know, paper towel and masking tape. I wore her around my house. My friends were like, just go to the doctor, Debra, just please. So I go to the ophthalmologist, all right? That's what it is, I looked it up. So I go to this doctor, all right? And I go in, I pay like $85, and all she says to me is, you're tired and kind of weird. Could you leave my office? That's about it. Now, here's the thing. I should tell you this, though. Don't go to the eye doctor. Hi, don't go stoned to the eye doctor. Bad idea. I was scared, so I had that moment, was like, should I smoke this fatty before I go? Yes, I should. And then here's the thing, everyone. I don't know if you know this, but the eye doctor, they spend the entire appointment looking into your eyes. Are you aware of that? The whole time. She was asking me questions I couldn't answer, you know? She's like, are you aware that you only have pupil? There's no iris at all. I'm like, is that a problem, officer? I don't know. What? She wanted me to read the eye chart. She's like, can you see the E? And I'm like, look it, I'm not on E. What the fuck? And then I left. I danced out of that office, but you know, I had to go because there were spiders on me. You know how it is. So that's one thing. I need a hobby. A couple other things too. That this is a big one. You know, I've decided. You know, as I get older, I've decided that I need to start sexually fantasizing within my own age group. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna take it up a couple years. Just a couple years. Seriously, no more Hanson and Harry Potter. I have to let it go. Is that just me? Seriously, Harry Potter? No one else? Come on. Are you kidding, Harry Potter? Oh, you could Potter my Harry. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It sounds like fun. But it's trouble. I'm gonna tell you this. Like, there's this term. Have you heard of this? Cougar. Do you know what a cougar is? Yeah. All right. And I'll see you after the show. I can't. I want to be a cougar. Like, I can't wait to be a cougar. I'm like, what? How old do you have to be a cougar? Like, is there a test that I have to take to become a cougar? Because if there is a cougar test, I hope there's no running. Jesus Christ, If I show up for my cougar test and there's like an obstacle course, I'm done. That's it. I'm out. Tell the world my story. Go on without me. Thank you very much. It's too much. And I said that once at a show. I was like, I want to be a cougar. And then there was a cougar in the crowd, all right? A woman, not an animal. She was wearing leopard print. Not the point of the story. The thing is, she screams out to me. She's like, hey, Debra, you're doing it wrong, Debra. You don't chase the young men. You trap them. That's what she said. And I was like, that's a weird thing to say, isn't it? That's a strange thing. But then I thought about it. I went back to my hotel room and I was like, what would a cougar trap look like? You know what I mean? What would that? So I got a little piece of paper and a pen and stuff, started making some sketches. You know what I mean? And I got a protractor out of my purse. I don't know why I had it in my purse. Normally I use it for stabbing. Today, circles. Boom. This is it. Yeah. And I start thinking, I'm like, what if I dug a hole, like a deep, big, wide hole, do you know what I mean? And then I covered it up with leaves and branches and stuff. Some foliage, you know what I mean, to disguise it. Used a skateboard as a lure. Oh. Put a little pizza pop on the end or something. See what I get? Yeah! Little baseball cap goes up. I'm like, I got one! But that's not gonna happen because I don't fucking shovel. I don't shovel. Are you kidding? Effort. No, thank you. But here's something. Now, this is my favorite cougar story. I'm not proud, but I'm gonna tell it to you, all right? I work on a show in Canada where I'm from, a music show, all right? And every year they have like this big video awards party, okay? And I go this past summer, and I am, you know, standing in the hall at the party, just up against the wall, shivering, you know, waiting for shrimp. That's what I do. A lot of fun. And Justin Bieber is there. He's at the party. And so all of his people come out, and they're like, clear the hall. You know, Bieber's coming, clear the hall. I don't move, because I'm like, you know what, Bieber? Go around, man. Go around, all right? Whatever, all right? So he comes out, walks past me, we make eye contact, and I give him one of these. I'm like this, whatever. But then he stops, okay? Turns around, comes back, leans in and says, hey, Debra. That's my name, by the way, Debra. Justin Bieber knows my name. Leans in and says, hey, Debra, I love you on that show, okay? He's 16, I'm 39. This is my answer. Yeah, they dragged me out of the party. That's okay, because my purse was full of shrimp, so I was ready to go. That was it. Okay, so another one of the decisions I've decided to make in my life, one of the changes I've decided to make, is that this is the year I'm getting into shape. Seriously, you know. Or soon, but not yet, but soon. I'm working towards. And you know, honestly, there's a lot of reasons for getting into shape. Like, seriously, I don't think you should just stand and sweat. I'm pretty sure. I think this might be wrong. Is there a doctor in the house? That can't be right, everybody. But a lot of reasons. It's because, honestly, I can't compete with the girls. In like summertime, I stay home in the summer. That is it. Thin girls, you get the summer, that's yours. Live it up for 4 months, have fun, all right? Because I see you out there in your little tops, your little half shirt. I get it. Go out there, get out there and metabolize or whatever it is you do. I'm not a scientist, but go. I love it. I see you. See, I wait until like the winter, you know, the minute it gets cold, I make my move. That's what I do. Put a little cardigan on, boom, I'm out the door. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is it. I get it because, you know, at that point when it gets cold, the thin girls, you know, you got to put your shirts back on, you know. And then what are you going to do? Talk? I should have told, I'm a bit biased. I should have mentioned off the top. I do have a disclaimer for my show that I should have mentioned. Everyone, the fact that I'm a big woman has not affected my ability to judge other people. It hasn't at all. Let's judge, shall we? But no, actually, to be honest with you, I did lose a little bit of weight recently, but then I found it again. What the fuck? Seriously? It was in the fridge. Who puts it there every time? I'm like, son of a bitch, there it is. Oh. I live alone. I don't know how that happens. But the one thing, you know, you always have one of those moments, like a moment of clarity where you realize, no, this is it, time to get into shape. I did a show, a corporate show, all right, a couple months ago, and I didn't know who the company was. I just show up, you know, to do my business, and I realized that everyone's really casual. They're all like in like workout wear, sweatpants and stuff. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? So I find out that me, this woman you see standing before you, I'm performing for the people of a fitness club. Yeah, me. I had a moment where I was like, is this an intervention? Seriously, is this, are my parents here? Oh my God, seriously? Lovely people, very good people. They wouldn't give me my check until I did 2 laps, but whatever, that's fine. You know, and they're nice. They gave me a free membership to their club, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's very nice. So I go and to join up at this little fitness place. So I go in and I just want to say hi and look around, you know, get my little card and stuff. But the first thing they do at this gym is I walk in and they give me a body fat test. The first thing they do, which is not the greatest way to greet people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not really, and it's not fair either because I didn't get a chance to study or prepare for my body fat test. Not fair. But don't worry, everyone. I still passed. But this is something you should know. 50% on a body fat test is not a good score. That's not a good score. You know, I was like, oh, I don't have to write the exam. No, everybody. At 50% body fat, seriously, I think that makes me cream. I think that technically makes me cream, doesn't it? I'm dying alone, but I'm delicious with coffee. Shut your face. Seriously? Seriously? Yeah. Just looking for my coffee, mate. I'm so lonely. Anyway, back to happy. No, God bless. No, they also, at this gym, they gave me a personal trainer. I had to carry her around. It was so strange. Fabulous little human person. And she's very small, like this little tiny thing there. And she's screaming at me all the time. I'm like, really? I could kill you with one hand, little girl. Keep talking. So small. Like, there are those moments sometimes that I look at her and I think, how are we the same species? Do you know what I mean? We're both girls. I have no idea how her body works. I have no idea. Her hips are that wide. Do you see this? Over there? And I know this for sure because I measured her. You know, she was too weak to get away, so hungry. Poor thing, she gets around. I can pull her back. It was fun. But this is my question for the world and earth and science. If your hips are this narrow, how do you have internal organs? Seriously, what is going on inside your body? Are they stacked up like pancakes? What is happening in there? Oh, pancakes. Okay, no. Now is the time for focus. Pancakes later. But anyway, now this little girl, she sends me to my doctor because I don't know if you guys have heard of this before, but there's this new way to lose weight. It's called eating less and exercising. Have you heard about that? That sounds like bullshit to me. It really does. I need more proof, you know. So I go in to this doctor, and God bless, I've known my doctor forever, all right? Like, I've been her patient for 15 years, so we're pretty comfortable now. I can ask her anything, you know. And every year, you know, she wants to talk about the weight loss, and she's trying to keep me motivated. God bless. So she says to me, Deborah, you know what you need? You need like a mantra that you tell yourself. So she says to me, live like you're dying tomorrow. Now, that's a beautiful sentiment. Live like there's one day left on earth. It's beautiful. But you can't say that to a big woman on a diet. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if I am dying tomorrow, who gives a fuck about tonight? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? If I am dying tomorrow, tonight it's gonna be KFC skin with icing. Shut up, shut up. Everything with icing, everything. Have you tried it? Kentucky Frosted Chicken, it is delicious. Have you tried it? That is also my idea. Call me if you see that on the menu. But anyway, still, all right. And then Another thing, my doctor's trying to give me, good ways to lose weight. She tells me I should eat organically, all right? So I go home, I don't know what that means. So I go home and I look it up, I Google that. And then when I was online, all right, I found a way better way to lose weight, okay? I did. So now I'm just crossing my fingers and like hoping that I could get like a parasite. Are you kidding? Like a tapeworm? Shut up. Oh my God. It's like a metabolism buddy. Are you kidding me? Seriously. You just sit there, they do all the work. I'm not joking. I have a friend who's a nurse, and she went to Africa to do some nursing. When she was in Africa, she got a parasite. And now she can eat whatever she wants. Like, whatever she wants. Okay, she's gone now, but fuck, she looked good. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hang out with thin girls. Anyway, what? Now, another one too. I've done all the stupid diets. I'm that jerk. You know, you hear the things on the radio that they're like, lose 30 pounds in 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, that sounds safe. What's that? I'm a jerk, all right? The last diet I did was the cabbage soup diet. Has anyone done that before? Oh. Okay, this is the diet they give you before you're gonna have surgery, all right? So the hospital, all you eat is cabbage soup. Now, I don't know if you know what just eating cabbage does to your intestinal system. Here's the thing, all right? I'm serious. You lose a lot of weight, but you also lose all your fucking friends. Do you understand what I'm saying? Seriously. They're like, you look good, Debra, from far. Farther! I'm serious. It is trouble. Like, I'm not joking. My stomach would make noises in the middle of the night that I didn't know was humanly possible. I had no idea. I'm like, is that my stomach or is a raccoon killing my cat in the hall? I'm not getting up. Seriously. Fight for mama. Fuck cat. Seriously. He's had it good for earn your rent is what I'm saying to the cat. Not with this. So, fine. My doctor, again, trying to be helpful. And now she's doing my, the physical, right? So I have the physical appointment, fantastic. She's writing stuff in my chart, and I want to know what she's writing down. I'm very inquisitive. So I'm like, what do you got there? She says to me, well, Debra, there's something you should know at your age. Your uterus, Debra, has a very long neck. That's what she said to me. And I was like, well, thank you for noticing. My uterus has a long neck? What? And then she wrote me a prescription, for black guys. So I was like, okay, now look at me. It's doctor's orders, everybody. I'm just trying to be healthy. Are you kidding me? So I'm gonna need to see a Jamal after the show or like a Dexter. Yeah, I'm serious. I haven't had my dose for the day, so we're gonna have to. I'm supposed to take it with food, so let's get pizza. That's the message. Oh yeah, you're drunk. And that's how I like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear to God. Just enough so they can't get away. Do you know what I mean? Just enough is what I'm saying. God bless. I will tell you this. It's very hard. It's really hard to shop. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of the problems about being my size. It's hard to shop. You know what I mean? I'm looking around. You're a good-looking crowd. I don't know if you know this, but all clothing for big women, I don't know if you know this, for some reason is decorated with balloons and puppies. Do you see what That's your punishment for eating ice cream. Do you see that? They're like, yeah, have fun. You can live in 1987 every day. Have fun. The lingerie, oh God. And you always hear that women always want to have bigger boobs. Okay, seriously, girls, stick with the little tiny bras that you get to wear. Honestly, right? It's like, what are they made of? Kleenex? You wear them once, throw them away. Do you know what I mean? Honestly. I'm telling you, at my size, my bras at this point are pretty much vests of beige metal at this point. Do you understand? I'm serious. It's a contraption. I'm not gonna lie to you. It takes two people to get it on, which is awkward because I live alone. So that's weird. Although it's a nice way to meet the neighbors. I'll tell you that much. Right? Debra from upstairs. Yeah, I have to move. But it's upsetting. And then you go into, and you have to have a bra fitting done, according to Oprah, and she doesn't lie. So have you ever had a bra fitting? This is what it is. If you've never done it before, ladies, you go into a bra shop, right? And there's usually a little European woman waiting for you. God bless. And she takes you behind a curtain, takes her shirt off, and then she gropes you. And that's the whole appointment. There it is, right there. That's it. So now I go in every Thursday around 2:30. Every Thursday around 2:30. Unless I have lunch plans. But then, so I go in, I have this bra fitting done, right? And the woman tells me that my real bra size is G42. Is that a bra or is that fucking bingo? Which is it? Seriously? What do I get for 4 quarters? It's weird, all right? G42, I'm like, I think I just sunk your battleship. I'm gonna go. That is strange stuff. And I also, too, seriously, at this size, I get weird guys hitting on me. I really do. I get weirdos. I think that weirdos think they have a chance with me. And here's my message to the weirdos. You don't, okay? You really don't. I might hate myself, but I fucking hate you more. Yes, I do! Weirdos! Oh my, seriously? Sometimes the dudes, oh my God, I had a man come up to me after a show. You can't even make this up, all right? I'm just standing there minding my business, staring, you know? He comes up to me, he sidled up to me. I'm pretty sure it was a sidle. So he comes up to me, and I see it. He's been working on a line, you know, his moment that he's gonna come up. Leans into me and says, so, I don't have a problem with big women. That was his line of seduction. I don't have a problem with big women. I'm like, really? Because you're gonna. yeah. I would run if I were you, little man. Are you kidding? Strange stuff. I also get the European guys. I get Italian men, too, because I'm Italian, and God bless the Italian men. They can spot an Italian woman from 100 paces, am I right? God bless. And, you know, sometimes I'm just walking down the street, minding my business, and a little Italian man will come out of his house, you know, just wearing an undershirt and pants pulled up to here. Back off, ladies. He's fine. Jealous. But this is my favorite thing about the old Italian dudes. Is they have the most original way of trying to get a woman's attention. You know, just walking down the street and they give you one of these. Excuse me? No, I'm trying to call you over. I'm like, what the hell? The problem is I always go because I think they have treats. Damn it. Also, there's also another group of women, another group of gentlemen that like big women, right? It's like a fetish. Have you heard of this? It's called chubby chasers. Have you heard about that? Chubby chasers, seriously? That is totally wrong, please. Are you kidding? Because, I mean, please, we don't run. Anyway, we don't run. You bend your knees, I'm yours. That's it. That's how that works. Right there. I also get the weird ones, too, that, you know, want to take you home and make you wear a little tiny cowboy hat and ride a trike. Do you know what I mean? Those that, yeah, I've seen the websites, weirdos. That's your, don't look it up, you'll never sleep again. But I get the weird, it's not just me, I think that this is like the exact opposite of what I like is what likes me. You know, that's the world, right? That's just the way it goes. Like, I have this thing for thin men. Oh my God, thin dudes. I think there's something about a guy that looks like he needs a good meal. Ooh, send him over, and I accept the challenge. Yeah, I love it. And my friends are always like, what is it with you and thin guys? I realized it, I figured it out. A thin man, let's be honest, they are so easy to overcome. Are you kidding me? It's just, kiss me. They only struggle for a couple seconds. Are you kidding me? And it's cardio if you get your knees up. Remember that. It's very nice. But basically, so I told you I like guys that look like Jesus, and I like thin guys. So basically, a little scruffy, a little thin. I'm attracted to homeless men. I really am. I am. It's a problem. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's always that moment where I'm like, who is that? Oh shit, no shoes. Keep moving. The only thing what bothers is my mom. Do you know what I mean? My mom, my old aunts, because they just want you to be safe. They want you to be happy, you know? So I feel like at my age, you just have to have an answer, right? Your stock answer that you give people. So you go home, you see your family. My aunts would, Deborah, don't you want to meet somebody? So I just look them in the face and I say, hey, have you tried Nutella? Have you tried Nutella? That chocolate hazelnut spread? Are you kidding me? Who needs a boyfriend when there's Nutella? Are you joking? Oh my God, a jar of Nutella, loaf of white bread, box of wine? Fuck, that's a weekend. Are you kidding me? That's a good time. And I don't want to get you crazy, but if you put the Nutella into the microwave and heat it up, you can drink it with a straw. With a straw! No dishes! That's a good idea. You can write that down. I'm serious. That's nice. It's nice. But, you know, it's weird, too, because, you know, I used to be a lot of fun. As I get older, I've changed quite a bit. You know, like, I'm telling you, I was wild when I was young. Like, I had a threesome when I was in high school. Okay, actually, it was a couple making out, and I was guarding the door. But the thing keep going. It looked like fun. It looked like fun. But things really change, you know? And now I've gotten to the point now where everyone in my family is, everyone is hooked up. Everyone's married. My little brother just got married. He was the second last person in our entire family. I'll give you a moment to think who the last person is. But whatever. Anyway, but my brother, I love my brother, love his wife. She's awesome. He married an Asian girl, and the reason I'm telling you that is because my mother and father are small town people, okay? They are not racist. They are small town people. Big difference, all right? Big difference. My mother, I don't think she's ever seen an Asian person up close. Do you understand? So she panicked a little bit. She didn't know what to do. She finds out, she's like, okay, she's Asian. What do we do? I'm like, what do you mean, Mom? She's like, do I have to bow? I'm like, no, calm down, Mom. You're fine. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be, okay, she's like, should I learn how to do that origami? I'm like, again, a nice idea. Not necessary, you know? She's like, okay, one more question. If they have a baby and it's a girl, do we have to kill it? I'm like, no, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. Okay, hey, that's not me. Call Korea. I didn't make that up, everyone. I just pass on the information. God bless. But now because a lot of my friends are hooked up, they come to me a lot of the times for like advice on their relationship, and it's very strange because I've been a while single, so I'm like, all right, you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. That's how that works. So one of my pals, God bless, she comes to me and she's in a relationship that is clearly over, but she's hanging on. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever have one of those friends and it's like it's been 3 months, it's just over, but she won't let it go. Okay, so she's trying to do all these things to try to keep it exciting. She's just hanging on. So she's telling me, she's like, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do like a sexy strip tease. I'm like, okay, yeah. Okay, if you're already doing a strip tease at 3 months, seriously, that's pretty much the please don't dump me dance, isn't it? Have you done that, ladies? You're all like, the things we do to keep a man. Oh, my therapist says one day I'll be ready to talk about it. This is something about me that I realized as you get older. There's things that I'm not a great girlfriend. I'm even worse ex-girlfriend. I am one of those girls. Seriously, there are men in the town that I'm from. When they see me, they're like, oh fuck, there she is, and they run. But that's the way I like it. I gotta tell you. So if you don't want to be my boyfriend anymore, you can die now, I guess. Thank you. We don't need you. Goodbye. Right? And this is another thing, too, that I know. Oh, I hate to be hung up on. Do not hang up the phone on me. Oh, my God. You hang up the phone, I'm coming to your house. That's what happens right there. You hang up the phone, and now I'm at your house. Yeah. With a knife in the middle of the night. Do you understand what I'm saying? I had some things to say. Do you understand? It's not good. Another thing. I realize this is another one. This is a note for the men. You should take this down. If you want to make a woman angry, here's something to do. Tell her to relax. You tell a woman to take it easy, holy fuck, are you joking? I'm gonna flip a fucking table. I'm gonna lose my... I'm gonna go crazy, right? Worst thing in the world to say. Oh, I'd say you realize this, and I find this too. Another thing that I hate. Oh, I hate people that don't hate people. Don't you hate those people? They're like, I love everyone. What's wrong? You slow? What's wrong with you? Seriously? Grow up and hate somebody. Grow up and hate somebody. Gandhi. Anyway, seriously? Another thing, too, this is a helpful hint. Do you hate somebody at the office? If you have to go to work tomorrow, do you hate someone at the office? Oh, yeah. Right? Girls always do. Girls always do. If you don't have someone, find someone to hate at the office. I'm serious. It passes time like nothing else. Are you kidding me? You're sitting there at your desk, scratching your back with a pen. I don't know what you do. You're very busy. But that one girl walks by, and you're like, look at that stupid bitch. Fuck, is it 4? Is it 4? Oh my God. The day is done. Do you see what I'm saying? Another cup of coffee, photocopy your ass, you're done. That's it, everyone. These are good tips. These are good tips from me to you. Another thing, because I don't have a day job. Comedy, it's mostly at night. I'm at home all day long, and you always think to yourself, without a day job, you're like, I'm gonna get so much done. I'm gonna read the newspaper. I'm gonna keep my house clean. But all you really do is get high and watch television. It's not a rule, but it is a strongly enforced guideline. All right, everybody? All right? Who am I to argue? But I watch TV. Although I do find that I watch weird stuff now. Like I watch a lot of shows about crime. Anybody else watch a lot of? There's a lot of shows about murder, right? It's like there's a lot of shows about people killing each other and doing terrible stuff. And then I watch this. Like I'll do one of those marathons of just crime shows, and then I'm scared to death in my little apartment by myself. You know what I mean? The other day I watched like 10 of these episodes, and then I was so scared that I had to sleep with a knife under my bed. Okay, actually it was a fork and a knife. I forgot to put it away. But then, I'm ready if something happens. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go. I also too, I love, sometimes I like commercials. There's some commercials that are pretty good. Do you know the Axe cologne? Do you know that one? Has anyone smelled that cologne before? I assume it's made of like chloroform and Rohypnol. I'm assuming. But some of the ads are pretty good. There's a new cologne brand, all right? And it's apparently while you're wearing it, it changes its scent. Whatever. And the commercial for this is a boy and a girl are on a date, and the guy, during the date, changes his outfit 3 times, okay? And the copy for the commercial is this. Axe cologne changes scent because women bore easily. Does that enrage anybody else? Are you kidding me? Women bore easily? What the? That makes me so angry. Who cares? I just got bored. You see it? Okay, they're scientists at Axe. They know me better than I know myself. Do you know what I mean? I also watch game shows quite a bit. I enjoy game shows. I love watching people win. It makes me very excited. But I hate it when they have to win, like when you win a ski trip. I don't want to win a ski trip. Are you kidding? That's like winning cold exercise. What the fuck is that about? Seriously? Or you can do like push-ups in the freezer. What the fuck? I don't want to win that. No good, all right? But I also watch a lot of shows about ghosts. Do you ever watch any of those shows? It's so stupid. They don't prove anything on those shows, right? They're like, oh, there's a ghost in the house, but all they do is wear those night vision goggles, right? So everything's green, that's it. And then like one of the guys goes, I'm cold. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. That proves there's a ghost? I need more proof than that. Are you kidding? That's like when a cop walks in and says, I smell pot. Prove it in court, asshole. Prove it in court. You can't prove a smell. Right? You can't prove a smell, right, guys? Okay, just checking, whatever. I do, sometimes I watch educational things, not much, but sometimes I do. All right, and I watch this, you know, again, one of these shows about ghosts, and I saw this, this one woman was being interviewed by these ghost people, and she was saying that she claimed very seriously that one night she was alone in her house, trying to go to bed, and then a ghost came to her in her sleep, and she said that they had sexual relations. This woman said this. She said, yeah, she said she had sex with a ghost. She said it wasn't upsetting. She said it was quite nice. And I was watching this, thinking to myself, if that is true, I'm gonna go to bed earlier. Are you kidding me? I am. I'm serious. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna shave my legs, take out the mouth guard. Let's do this, Casper. Time to get friendly. Are you kidding? Please. Very busy, very busy. And then sometimes I watched this public service announcement the other day with that little Jonas brother, that little Nick Jonas. Oh, he's totally adorable. And I was watching, he has diabetes. I don't know if you know this. I know, he's such a survivor. He's so strong, that one. Oh, God. So I'm watching this little public service, and you know, Nick Jonas is all like, hey, I'm totally cute, don't get diabetes. And that's the whole thing, right? And I was watching that at home going, oh my God, he is cute. He was so cute that I had a moment where I was like, I wish I had diabetes. And then I thought about it. I probably do have diabetes. Are you kidding me? I can't feel my left foot. I can't feel it. That can't be right. But anyway, all this. Now, this is usually at the point of the show where you all start looking at me thinking, this woman has a cat. This woman has a cat. And you'd be right, I do have a cat. I don't want to start anything, but my cat's better than your cat. I don't want to start a fight. But it's true. And you know, my cat, we've been together for 16 years. Shut up. Best relationship I've ever had. Are you kidding? The romance is still very strong. Shut up. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about my cat. You know, this happens every once in a while. He loves me so much that sometimes he stares at me with that look of love that's like almost creepy. Do you ever? Like if he was a man, I would be terrified of him. Do you know what I mean? Like seriously, you know, you've been with a guy that's like, I love you so much. You ever been on a date with a guy and he likes you too much, so you get your phone out, you just hit 9-1 and then just leave it? You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready at all times, guys. You know what I mean? But sometimes, oh my cat, like if I don't have a show on a Saturday night, me and my cat will have our backup Saturday night plans, you know? So yeah, so I'll make a meal and then I'll rent a movie for the two of us. And then sometime after dinner in the movie, he'll always like, Mama, do you wanna get high? And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's get high, baby. All right, whatever. And then sometime, you know, we'll smoke a little joint, and then after that, he's always like, Mama, do you want to have a snack? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's have a snack. Yes, live the dream. So here's the thing. I don't know if you know this, but cats and dogs, one of my best friends is a vet, and cats and dogs love peanut butter. They love peanut butter. You give them like a little chew toy, put some peanut butter in it, like a carrot or a celery, they go crazy. They're happy for hours. Are you kidding? But this is my favorite part, is that if you give them peanut butter, then it makes them do that licking thing that makes them look like they're talking. Look at that. Then it's almost like I have a boyfriend. Did you see what I said? He is a good kisser. He is a good kisser. No, he's not. I can't catch him. He is too fast. He is too fast. I try, though. I do, for cardio. Anyway, but this is another thing. My cat sleeps on my bed every night of my life. I can't even stop it. I don't even try. Do you know what I mean? I just let him in. But it's changed over the years. Like at the beginning of our life together, he used to sleep at the foot of the bed because, you know, we're just getting to know each other. You know, still kind of shy, right? 10 years together, he moves up to like hip level because now we're good. We're comfortable. Now, 16 years together, I rolled over in the middle of the night and he was on the pillow, okay? But not just on the pillow. His head was on the pillow. And his body was in the bed. Oh, like a man beside me. Are you kidding? Spooning me? Are you joking? Oh. Now I'm just waiting for him to give me a reach around. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, yeah. Leg over. Yeah. So I stopped wearing pajamas. And I think we all go through a phase in our life of having a roommate, right? I had a roommate for years and years, but it's like, it's wonderful. You know, it's nice to live by yourself. Everything's yours and privacy and stuff. But the one thing about the roommate that I miss is when you have someone coming home, you can't go totally crazy. Do you know what I mean? So, someone's coming home, you gotta be normal, you know? You hear the keys in the door and you're like, oh shit, she's home. Okay, quickly be normal, you know? Hide the puppets. Oh God, quick! Ah! You know? Take the dress off the cat. Oh God, you know what I mean? Hide the fake life-size paper mache boyfriend under the bed. Quick! Yes. We were fighting, and he has got to fucking learn. So it's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. But there's a couple things that I do now by myself that I do to try to keep it exciting at the house. You got to do that, to keep it fun. So what I do is I serve all drinks at my home, all beverages at my home, out of a martini glass. Okay, try it. It makes you feel like you're at a party at all times. Are you kidding me? Everything is fun out of a martini glass. Milk, V8, Metamucil, doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people come over to my house and they're like, are we having strawberry daiquiris? I'm like, no, it's Pepto-Bismol. Let's do this. Yes. Why are you leaving? Anyway, but still. Now my friends, okay, and again, because I'm at home, I'm sitting there all day, the computer is sitting staring at me, and I don't know if this is just me, but I finished the internet. I'm done. I finished the internet. Anybody else? I have nothing else to look up. I'm serious. I am done, internet. Now it's just like cat websites, you know what I mean? A musical montage of like Justin Bieber, and then I usually masturbate, cry, call it a day. Are you with me? Good work today, Deborah. I like your style. Punch the card. Nice work. But it's just computer sitting there. So my friends think I should date online, right? And it's normal now. It's not just for weirdos in the basement breathing through their mouth. You know what I mean? It's normal people now. Apparently the new statistic is 1 out of 5 relationships will get together online. Fantastic. So I go to a couple of those websites, you know what I mean? Like Match.com or whatever. And you gotta fill out that bio of who you are, 30 words or less, you know what I mean? But it's all lies, because you want to sound exciting and good, right? So the first thing they do is they ask you to list your hobbies. And as I mentioned, I have no hobbies. So I lied, and I said that my hobbies were running and playing squash. And even the one question that you think you know the answer to, the sexual orientation question, do you remember when it was easy? Do you remember when there was like just 2 options for sexual orientation? Now, in the year 2011, there's like 17 different options now. Seriously? There's one you can just be gay on Tuesdays if you want. I'm serious. Super fun, super fun. But there's also a new one. It's not so new, the metrosexual. Have you heard of that? It's kind of an older term now, but it's something that they coined years ago for guys that live in the city, an urban center. So they say men that live in, in an urban center, they get a little feminized by the culture and the fashion. So they call that metrosexual. I think that's cute. I'd like to have a new topic, a new category for me and all the girls, above 35, still single. So with your help, I would like to be known as a retrosexual, which basically means that I haven't had sex in 20 years, and I like to do it to 80s music, huh? Right? Yeah. Okay, so a lot of these little bios, you know what I mean? You have to fill out all this information, and one of the first things they want you to put is your age, right? So the first thing, you think, great, I know this one. Age is easy, I can answer that. But according to my mother, I'm too old. She's like, you cannot put your honest age on there. Men don't want to date old women, all right? Now, this is my message for the men, okay? Seriously, guys, start dating older girls, okay? Seriously, honestly, yeah, right? I don't know if you know this, but once we turn around 35, what we're looking for in a man starts to relax a little bit. Do you know that? Do you remember being 20? Do you remember being 20 and you thought you were gonna meet your soulmate? Do you remember? Oh yeah. Keep waiting, he's coming. Really, seriously? Soulmate? Because I remember when I was 20, I used to think to myself, when I meet my soulmate, oh my God, and when we kiss, it is gonna be like fireworks. We're gonna be together forever. That was 20, do you see? Now at my age, I gotta tell you, romance is over at my age, seriously. At this point, I just wanna be pushed over and fucking pounded. That is it, I'm serious. And a lot of times you have to put a picture on the website, right? If you don't put a picture on, no one talks to you. You have to, right? And then even when you put a picture, they want you to put your body type, to describe your body type in words, okay? But you can't type it in yourself. The websites always give you options, okay? So once they start describing a woman with my proportions, the websites start to get a little stupid. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to make it sound fun and funny. So some of my favorites, all right? They like to call me, and I'm quoting, they like to call me pleasantly plump. Here's something. Call me plump, and it will not be fucking pleasant. I'll tell you that much right now. Another one is husky is another one. Husky? Are you kidding? I'm not even totally sure what husky means, you know what I mean? But I am not gonna pull your sled. No, I'm not. I'm not. All right. Yes, I have a harness. I use it for cardio. Shut up, I do. I attach it to the door and then I run. It's very nice. Very busy. Are you kidding? And then, of course, I find this so interesting too because, men, I see the girls that you're going out with. I see, you're with the little tiny thin girls. God bless, good for you. But here's something. If you were dating a thin girl right now, man, you are not allowed to complain that women don't like to get blowjobs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's seriously, this is secret information. It's just thin girls that don't like to get blowjobs, okay? I'm sorry. Thin girls don't like to have anything in their mouth on a good day. Do you know what I'm saying? They're always full, you know what I mean? They're like, I just had a handful of grapes, I can't. So basically, what I'm telling you, if you choose a woman like me, yeah, chances are it's snack time. Chances are. Do you understand what I'm saying? To be honest, I never know. I never understand the draw of a really thin woman. Do you know what I mean? Like the really skinny women. You know what I mean? Like I don't get it. How is that fun to sleep with? A really thin woman, all sharp and angry. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I always picture like a really thin woman is all like in bed. She's all like, oh, you're on my hair, my rib cage. I can't breathe. I mean, is that fun? I don't understand. You know what I mean? I think sleeping with a really thin woman is kind of like sleeping without any pillows. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You eventually fall asleep, but you wake up all fucking sore. Do you know what I mean? You're like, my back. What did I do last night? A thin woman. That's what you did. Come on. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Sleeping with me is like sleeping with too many pillows. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? At the middle of the night, you start to get hot, throw them off the bed. I just want the perfect amount of pillows. Just the perfect amount of pillows. That's what I'm looking for. God bless. Another. Oh, here's something else. When I was watching television, something that I saw, which I find very upsetting, in the earth. I think it's kind of sad. You know, there seems to be a problem with, you know, the date rape drug Rohypnol, right? Roofies, you know. Apparently, it's pretty rampant in the college scene and stuff, and I think that's very sad. I was doing a show at a college a couple months ago, and I went to the ladies' room. I usually go to the men's to try to meet people, but tonight, boom, ladies' room, you know. And the posters all over the wall about, you know, guard your drinks. So I go to the girl, and she says it's really a problem. And obviously, it's disgusting. It's immoral. It's illegal. It's disgusting. But I think it's sad because have you just given up now? You don't even try to charm women anymore. Do you remember in the olden days where you like ask a girl to dance or something? You know, hey, you have pretty hair, but now it's just right to the drugs. Is that what it is right now? Right to the roofies? I'm gonna tell you this, guys. I'm gonna say this. I just think you need to lower your standards a little bit. That's what you need. Are you kidding? Because I'm gonna tell you this. 9 out of 10 times, I am more fun than an unconscious woman. I gotta tell you. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. And I know what you're thinking right now, Deborah. I don't think you're gonna be roofied. And let's be honest. Come on, who's gonna roofie me? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not easy to drag. I gotta tell you, I am not. You better have your plan set up, or you're gonna have to rate me where I land. Because I gotta tell you, we're not making it to location number 2. We're really not. We're really not. You know. Now, I'll say this. You may not know what to look at me, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a wildcat in the sack. A wildcat. Yeah. As long as the lights are off and you don't fucking touch me. That's it for me, everyone. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful crowd. Good work, everybody.